The views and opinions expressed in this podcast only represent each individual and do not represent JunkieMonkeys.com as a whole. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello, I'm Tim Schafer, and you're watching Junkie Monkeys.
What's going on, everybody? WillGuitarGuy here for Junkie Monkeys. Welcome to another episode of The Peel. We're back. Another episode 6. I have some other Junkie Monkeys in here with me. To the cam below me, we got Chris.
What's going on, you guys? Chris PKZ Kazama, OG Junkie Monkey. What's happening?
And to the left, you got the guy that you already know who he is. We got Alex.
Yeah, you know, Alex, you can catch me as the token white guy in the upcoming Pokemon.
It's so bad. Welcome back, everybody. We're going to get right into it. You all know how this goes. This is the bunch. This is something that's happened recently. We're all going to give our 2 cents on it. And we're going to be talking about Uncharted 4. This is about the petition to remove the bad score. Apparently, it's been getting blown out of proportion. Apparently, the Metacritic rating went down from, 98 to 95 or something like that. People are making it a crazy big deal. If you guys want to chime in, I could chime in afterwards. Chris, what do you think, man?
Well, Uncharted 4 is obviously the biggest exclusive that for the PlayStation 4 in a very long time, obviously. And, you know, with it being a flagship title like it is, and arguably one of the most famous, you know, up there with God of War and all those other exclusives, people are going to go crazy. This game, we knew it was going to do numbers. We knew that it was going to be really successful. And I do think that people are blowing it out of proportion. You know, us being journalists and us doing reviews, you know, 9 times out of 10, when you do a review, everybody kind of says the same thing. But people do have different opinions on different games. I mean, it's happened with other exclusives like The Last of Us and other stuff. You know, so I just don't think it's that big of a deal. I mean, it's a 95 on Metacritic. This some games are struggling to even get to 80. I mean, it's Uncharted. So, I mean, we knew people were gonna love it. We knew some people were gonna not like it as much. I just think people should chill out, enjoy the game for what it is. It's a great game, and that's it.
Alex?
PlayStation fanboys should not like it when you talk bad about their game. Like, I think it was IGN. It could be wrong, but they gave it like an 8.7, and they were acting like that's a bad score. Like, that's honestly, I'd probably put it around 8.7 or something like that. But it's a great game. I loved it. Like, everybody loves it. I haven't heard one person say, you know what, I don't really like this game. But I mean, it's silly to get mad over someone else's opinion. That's
Right.
Stupid. And
you could only take so much into consideration when taking in a Metacritic rating.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we look at Corey in the House, it has like a really high user rating. It's so bad.
It's like 97, something like that.
It's really bad. So
I just think in general, we this generation, actually the past 2 generations have latched on to review scores to validate if a game is good or not. I mean, granted, review scores do tell a lot about a game, but I just think people will be quick to look at a review score, and if anything is off about a game, whether it be the duration is not as long as people think it should be, then they shit on a game. You know, if the graphics aren't up to par what people think the game should be, then they shit on the game. You know, it's just reviews in general are so big in some people's eyes that in this generation that they just don't pick up the game for themselves and try it and see if they like it. It's more of a broad scale now. If everybody hates it, I gotta hate it too. If everybody likes it, it's okay to like this game, and I hate that.
no, I get you. No, that's right. And the biggest point there is it's like they're taking reviews so crazy into consideration that they don't even try the game before they even say anything. I think the smartest thing to do, and I heard this in another podcast, is to really go into a game or a movie, whatever kind of medium you're going into, take everything with a grain of salt, take little bits and pieces, get some insight, and then let your own mind really decide what the hell you're really thinking. And this whole thing about like it's like 3-4 points. People are making such a freaking big deal about it. Like it's still like if we're talking grade school, this is still an A. It's still up there. It's still a pretty damn good game. But yeah, like Uncharted 4, the campaign, insane. Reese, you haven't beat it yet, right?
No.
You need to get on that, man.
I'm working on it. The crack is in the multiplayer, and I'm just now coming down from the crack. So.
What chapter on do you know? Okay.
I'd rather not say because it'll make me look like a scrub.
Probably like chapter 4.
I'm on chapter 2.
No, I'm higher than that, but
5.
I should be way higher than where
Okay.
I'm at. But yeah, not 4 or 5. I'm deeper.
Yeah, single player really does kick ass, and there's.
I will say about the single player.
What's up?
So far playing it, I do like the interactions between Drake and Sam. The detail in the single player is so dope. I was playing this one part, not gonna spoil it or anything, but I was flashing the flashlight in Sam's face, and I see that he closed his eyes as if the flash was really in his face, and then I moved it away. I'm like, did he really just react to that? And then I kept doing it and kept doing it and kept doing it. I'm like, that's dope. I like that. That's really dope. So
Yeah, Last of Us was the same way. Like you did that to Ellie.
yeah, so that's dope. I love the little details that Naughty Dog adds in their games. I think that's amazing.
Yeah, something that like you may not have noticed, but in any scene, and this is just like a small thing, but it just goes to show like how much the artists really do care. If you go into any scene and there's light going to Nathan Drake's back, and if you look at his ears, you'll see that his ears actually like you can see the light go through it. That's so much detail. You guys have no idea how impressive that is. It's so freaking cool.
I didn't even notice that.
Yeah.
I
It's
I'm on my
so
third
neat.
playthrough too.
Are you playing the game with like the different settings, or are you just going pure vanilla?
Yeah, I played it hard, and then, I did like play like a level with like I played it with the 8-bit graphics and 8-bit sound. You cannot do anything. I had no idea what I was doing. It's like playing it drugged out. But yeah, I'm playing it. Now I'm playing it on the easiest difficulty, just getting all the treasure and all that.
Okay.
I think I'm on
Go
like
for
chapter
platinum?
15. Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't there a trophy that you
Have to beat
you
in
need to
6
beat?
hours.
Yeah, under like 6 hours. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's the last thing I wanted. There's a workaround. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do it or not. Where you like beat the first one and then like do something, then you can just go skip right to the last epilogue. But
Oh, what the hell?
I'm not sure if I'm gonna try that or not, or if I'm
Okay.
gonna do it legit.
I got you. Yeah, but the single player kicks ass. Multiplayer is really fun too. I don't know if it's like I need more time in it to really be like, okay, it's better than Uncharted 2, Uncharted 3. I don't think so just yet. It's still very fun.
It is better. It is definitely better than Uncharted 3. As far as Uncharted 2, I think in its own right, it's up there. I wouldn't say it's better, but I think the uniqueness of both games, they are right there by each other. I mean, it is so damn fun playing this multiplayer. It's so damn fun.
I think in terms of single player, it's better than Uncharted 2. Like you can tell, like they took a lot from The Last of Us. Like the storytelling through the environment is really cool. Like I don't want to spoil it, but there's this one moment, like chapter 18 or something, like really deep, where like I don't know, it's just you learn a lot about the story, about the Avery and all of them. Like you learn a lot through it just from the environment, just by looking around and all that. It's really cool.
Yeah. And I think that's what's cool. Not to hold up on this topic, but I think that's what's cool because we've been seeing the Uncharted story from Amy Hennig's perspective for the first 3 games. Then we played The Last of Us. Then we played Uncharted 4, and you see how the dynamic kind of changes with this game when it's being told by Neil Druckmann. It's dope. I like it.
It kicks ass because you can see like his grittiness in his writing, but like they still managed to keep it
Uncharted.
like as Uncharted as possible, right? It's so cool.
Yeah.
Like Breeze, you haven't seen towards the end, dude, but it kicks ass. Trust me.
I know. I'm getting it. I know.
But yeah, the multiplayer is fun. I need more time in it, and then I'll kind of determine the HS is my main. It's so HS is so good, dude. Oh
The
my
HS
God.
39.
Yes.
Bro, that's my main. That's
Yeah,
my main.
it's
That's all I play
so
with.
good. That's why I asked you. I was
all
like, "What are you rocking with the recoil or the reload speed?"
All I'm rocking is just the reload speed. I just need the fast reload. I let the hunter do everything else for me.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, Uncharted 4, it has like Easter eggs for days. It has good single player, good multiplayer. It's probably my game of the year so far. Like I can't think of another game that's game of the year worthy for me right now.
Yeah, I
don't
agree.
know. Maybe when does Horizon come out?
You don't know.
Hopefully
this year.
Hopefully.
Fingers crossed. That might be a contender. I don't know.
I don't know. Pokemon Sun and Moon might be a contender for me.
Oh really? Yeah. I got you.
Yeah, it might.
If it does like everything everybody wants it to do, yeah, I think it'll be a contender for me.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. We're gonna move on to another segment. We got the split. We're talking Rocket League cross-compatible Xbox One and PC. You guys are big Rocket League players. You play it from time to time. I haven't touched the game, so I can't say shit. But if you guys want to dive in, I need to. Yeah, it looks fun.
They gotta just open the floodgates. Like Sony gotta step up and like open the floodgates. Let us play with like the Xbox people, so I can. Because we've had like a 6-month head start, however many months it is. Like I just want to start crushing people on Xbox.
Yeah. I agree.
I was considering buying it on Xbox just to play Xbox Online because I can't play the PlayStation Online anymore because everyone's doing all the Air Jordan stunts. Like they're flying around and all that. I can't compete with that. So like it'd probably be fun to play with people more. Less experienced with the game.
So you guys honestly think, real quick, so you guys honestly think that it's getting up to that like esports level?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like way up there? Yeah.
They have like a competition right now. They just did the qualifiers for it. I think the winners of the qualifiers got like I think like a few $1,000s. I don't know.
Isn't the championship start soon for that?
Yeah, they just did the qualifiers for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Something like that, yeah. And the winners of the qualifiers got like cash reward money.
Mm-hmm.
So this money's making bank. It probably cost them like a few $100,000 to make, and they're making millions and millions.
Damn, dude. I need to hop on it. Get those millions and millions. Yeah,
you need to play it well.
I didn't mean to cut you off. What's up, man?
Yeah. I mean, I thought about buying it on Xbox too, Alex, but I had stopped playing it when Uncharted came out, and then I saw it one day, and I was like, I haven't played Rocket League in a few days. And that's the thing that's great about Rocket League. It's still one of my favorite games this generation because you can just get on it and just play it so effortlessly, and it's fun. Like I never can stop playing Rocket League. I have to play it at least once a week. So
you can just hop in and play for 5 minutes, or you can hop in and play for 10 hours. Like doesn't matter.
I think the patch is dope, though. I mean, considering that it came out so late and that Psychonix actually cares about the communities actually combining, the Xbox players being able to play with Steam players now. That's dope. That's amazing.
Mm-hmm. And this isn't the first time we've seen something like this. Something like this happened with Portal. You were actually able to play PS3 players and PC players. So
I think Counter-Strike as well.
Counter-Strike? You sure?
Yeah, whatever one of the Counter-Strike on PlayStation 3, you could play.
Oh crap! No, you're right. You're right. Yeah, I think it was CS:GO.
But see, this is the first game where Xbox players can play PC players. Period. This is the first game in Xbox history.
I think there's a game on 360 because I remember when Portal 2 came out, people were talking about that being the first, but then there wasn't one that kind of failed on 360. That it was like between Windows Live and 360. I don't remember. I just
from the post that I read, they said that this was the first game that Xbox players PC players.
It may be referring to Steam.
Yeah.
The other one was like
Steam,
Windows Live. Windows Live. I'm so glad it's gone. It's terrible. So bad. But that's badass, dude. We need more games like that. We really do. What games do you guys think would work, or would you like to see be cross-compatible? I think shooters would kind of be an issue. Just because PC, like mouse and keyboard, it's way better for aiming. Way better. There's no...
All you gotta do is put mouse and keyboard support on console.
That's true.
And people can start complaining.
That's true.
Yep.
What games would you guys want? I feel like Overwatch would work.
Yeah. But then again, that has a shooter aspect, so it would be in the same situation as what we just talked about.
Right.
I don't know. It's so hard because Rocket League is such a simple game that the connection between consoles and PC is so effortless. There's not much you have to do.
Mm-hmm.
But other games it gets complicated, depending on what type of genre the game is. So like I said, the only thing you really can't say is shooters, but then people have the advantage with mouse and keyboard. So I don't know. It depends on the game.
Right.
I was gonna say Dark Souls, but then all the PC hackers would like flood PlayStation. Because I remember this one PC hacker was like, he would hit you with a sword, and his sword was hacked so that you would get banned because you got hit with his sword.
What?
Yeah, and I saw like his video. He made a video of him banning people because he was attacking people with his hacked sword.
That's how you know you're OP, when you can ban people with your swings.
Yeah.
Damn, I didn't know about that.
That ban hammer.
Yeah, there's a lot of hacks going on online on the PC Dark Souls.
Oh no, dude, I know that. And the thing is, it's like every Souls game. Every single time a Souls game launches, hacks from the very start. It's annoying, man. That's why I'm on PS4, so I'm good. I don't have to worry about it.
Yep.
All right, everybody. We're moving on. This is The Slip. We're talking something really big. It might seem like something that's kind of like in the background for a lot of people, but hear me out. Netflix will have exclusive rights to stream Pixar movies, Lucasfilm, Marvel, Disney properties. And I think this is starting September. I could be wrong. But this is badass. This means anything new that we're getting, any kind of Star Wars movies, any kind of Marvel movies, any of this is going to be on Netflix only. You will not see it on Hulu, Amazon Prime, nothing else. We're all geeks here. What do you guys think?
It's a big deal.
Yeah.
It's a very big
I mean,
deal.
I'll actually watch the Marvel movies now.
Right? I could actually watch like all the movies leading up to Civil War now.
Oh, hopefully, Deadpool's included in this because I'll probably watch it like 5 or 6 more times, and then
Same here.
Oh, yeah.
Damn right.
I might give Ant-Man another watch because I fell asleep during it, but not because it was bad, because I was really tired.
Mhm.
So, but it was funny. It's probably worth another go.
Yeah. Yo, man, I need to hop on it.
That's a big deal, man. Netflix is killing right now. I mean, aside from the fact that they take all the fucking good movies off in like a week once they put them on,
Yeah.
Netflix is dope. I mean, you gotta give it to them. Hulu is good too, but I mean, Netflix closing the deal on something like that, as big as the Marvel market is, and LucasArts with Star Wars and all that shit, Pixar too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You also have to take into account that because it's just saying the company names. This doesn't just mean that we're gonna get the movies. We're more than likely gonna get any shows that are related to this. So if you like Star Wars Rebels, that'll be there. The Guardians of the Galaxy show, any kind of properties that are for these, you will more than likely see it on Netflix. So that's pretty badass. I'm digging it, man. That's so cool. And while like this isn't like 100% clear, I don't know if anything before 2016 is gonna be showing up. From what I read and what I looked into, it's gonna be anything after or on 2016 and after, which is still fine. It's still good. It gives people, it entices people, right? They're like, you guys want to see the new stuff that you missed? You come to Netflix, and you're good. You're good to go. That's neat.
The real question is like, you know, with the new movies, like for example, like Doctor Strange coming out.
Right.
How long after its release will it then be on Netflix? Because it's not going to be on there obviously day one.
Right.
Because it's in theaters. But how long after its release will we see it released on Netflix for free for being able to watch?
Right.
That's the question.
And there's two things to note about that. PlayStation, I don't know if Xbox does it, but I know PlayStation, you could actually pre-order movies when they're in theaters, and God knows when they're going to come out. But you can pre-order them, and it's probably going to be something similar where you'll be able to like pre-order something or like watch it early. Digital movies are coming out earlier and earlier. All the time. Blu-rays come out way later, so that's pretty badass. Man, I'm just thinking of all the movies I'm gonna binge watch.
So many.
It would be smart of them to have anything that's like part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe and like place all the old movies there. Anything that's like
I think that's
not as
a
relevant.
guarantee. Like everything from Iron Man on, I think that's a guarantee to be on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I don't think they'd just put like Captain America 3, Civil War, and not put 1 and 2. I think they're gonna put everything.
Then again, I think I checked Netflix. They don't have Shrek 1, they have Shrek 2. They don't have Shrek 1, man.
Probably has Shrek 1 on there sometime, but that's what I'm saying. Like, it's so weird with Netflix because, like, there's a lot of movies on there that are not listed on the hub, on the front hub. You have to search it to actually find it.
Yeah.
So it's so many movies on there that you don't even know that's on Netflix that are on Netflix.
Yeah, for sure. But damn, man, I'm excited. Apparently, this is gonna come out sometime in September is when like the deal's gonna close or something. I need to read into it like 100%. But holy crap! To anyone who is thinking about going onto Hulu and you're like a video game enthusiast, movie enthusiast, Marvel fan, diehard Marvel fan, this is probably enticing you to go on Netflix a little bit more. Really cool. Everybody, we're going on to our final segment. We're talking the peel back. Some pretty big news for comic book fans, hero fans, villain fans. We have the Joker's origin was recently leaked. So Alex, you know a little bit more about this if you want to dive into it, man.
Yeah, basically they announced a while ago that Batman was basically he was granted 2 wishes where he was allowed to like know whatever he wants to know because he's like I guess like there's just like Cherry goes into I'm behind so I'm not sure exactly what's going on but I forget what the second one what he wanted to know was but he has to know Joker's origin and like issue Justice League 50 coming out tomorrow. Well, by the time you hear this, it'll probably already be out. But the whole ordeal was you're going to find out who the Joker was, and when he asks who Joker is, they tell him that the Joker is actually 3 people, and like all this time, I guess like they've been like swapping out. So like every time the Joker like, appears to have died, well, someone else just took his spot, and it was a different person instead of being or something like that. They just said it's 3 people, and they didn't really explain much else. Like if they're working
into it.
Yeah, they didn't say if it's 3 people working together or if it's like one person that he just quit and then there's a copycat. But yeah, it's not just one person.
That's freaking crazy, man. That blows my mind. Because for the longest time, it's like everyone's idea of the Joker was the Joker. And when you talk about the origin, everyone's like, no, it's this, no, it's that. No, but he's really this, he's that. Now it's like, it's completely turned everything around.
Yeah, I like that because like there's so many different origins and now you can like say, okay, they're all true because there's different Jokers. Like about him being the Red Hood and falling into that bath of acid and then the whatever the other ones are. That's the only one I know. But
it's pretty badass, man. Yo, man. All right, we're talking Joker. Real quick, what do you guys think of Jared Leto and what you've seen him in the trailers for Suicide Squad? Breezy, what? Say something.
No, I'm not gonna say anything bad because obviously we have to wait till the movie comes out to really see. Because I mean, there have been so many superhero figures that have been played by people that we didn't think could actually pull it off, but they have. So I'm not gonna say I'm not a fan of it, but we'll see. But it's definitely a different take on Joker. It's a more of this generation take on Joker. So it'll be interesting to see how he pulls that off.
Alex?
Yeah, I mean, I'm a DC comic fanboy, so but I really liked him. Like it's very different from Heath Ledger. I'm glad they didn't like try to copy that since I was so successful. So they're just changing up, and everyone's saying he's actually Robin, so he's not actually Joker. So I mean, we'll see.
And this is apparently connecting to Batman v Superman, right? I'm pretty sure.
Well, yeah,
I think it's before those events.
Yeah, Batman's going to be in this movie.
Right.
We know that much.
Damn, dude. Oh. Me personally, I'm not a fan of Jared Leto. Like, I don't like his music. I don't. But apparently he's a good actor. I haven't seen him act before. Apparently he's a really damn good actor. From what I was seeing from the very first trailer, I didn't like it. Then I heard his laugh through the next trailers, and I'm like, all right, this might be really good. And the cool thing about Suicide Squad is that it's going to be like the whole origin story between Harley and Joker from the look of it. I really hope it's good. Apparently some people saw some early reviews and they're raving about it. But then again, you can't really say too much because they did the same thing with Batman v Superman, and we all know how that happened.
Man, Batman v Superman was good.
You're like, it was so good. I still haven't seen it, man. I need to.
I thought it was a
Okay.
decent movie. It had its setbacks, but
Oh yeah, yeah.
I just think that the Marvel fan base, if it's not Marvel and super glittery and colorful and all that other extra shit, that people aren't really gonna latch to it like they do with Marvel movies. And like I said, I mean DC's kind of late to the party, but I mean let's give them some time. Give them some time to build the story up because I'm really interested in seeing this Justice League movie, and I really want to see it. I love those characters, so. I want to see both worlds. I think we can coexist with the Marvel and the DC universe, and I just think people don't want to give DC that chance to really do that.
That's funny though, because when we had the Batman movies, we had Nolan North's trilogy. No one was complaining, and now it's the completely opposite. No man, DC sucks. They haven't had good movies in years. What are you talking about? You see the Batman movies? They're not that bad. They're pretty good. But damn, I need to hop on Batman v Superman. But diving right back into it, Joker's origin. I wonder how this is gonna change everything up, because usually when you do something like this, you're gonna incorporate it into whatever that's new, depending on if it's gonna like create like such a high impact as this has. So, man, what if they completely switch it up in Suicide Squad and they're like, oh, this is one of 3 Jokers?
I don't know if they'll do that because
You
I
don't
mean
think
it's
so?
the same way in the comic books and the Marvel movies. There's a lot of things that happen in the comic books that don't transition over to the movies, and I think that may be one of them.
Yeah, I think they're gonna stay away from having 3 Jokers in the movie.
Okay. Oh, it's exciting. A whole lot of good stuff happening. If we're going back into it, Netflix getting a whole lot of good stuff. Joker's origin, pretty badass. Rocket League, cross-compatible with Xbox One PC. Can't complain about that. And the whole Uncharted 4 thing, petition to remove the bad score is stupid. It's horrible.
Terrible. Stop. Enjoy the game. Just stop.
Just dig it. Just try it. Don't knock it till you try it, really.
Just like the game. It's great. Stop looking at the review score. It doesn't matter.
Alright, everybody, I think that's going to be it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Make sure to look down below. We have SoundCloud and iTunes links. You could catch us again next week for another episode. We'll be back. I'd like to thank the people that have joined me for this episode. We got 2 JunkieMonkeys. The cam right below me. You got Chris. Where can we find you online, man?
You can find me on Twitter at PKZ Kazama. I don't have any smart tagline this week, so yeah, that's it. That's it.
You got Alex.
Catch me at the Real Nuss on Twitter, and yeah.
And you can find me at Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Tumblr, all these places, WillGuitarGuy. You can also find me streaming at twitch.tv/JunkieMonkeys Tuesday through Saturday. Thanks for watching. Again, we'll catch you all later. Bye, everybody. Peace out.